fuck? What's up? Sorry about that. They keep changing the shit. Why do they do that? Why do they change where the mirror video is at? They do that all the time. The algorithm. Welcome in, guys. How you doing? What are you doing? Are you free? Are you scrolling TikTok? Or are you going to stick around and hang out? I would love to know. Wow, it's 11:11. According to my laptop. It's 11. I guess it's probably not. You're in a different time zone. Come on, brain. Thank you for letting me know. I go live every day. I'm trying to build community. If you love my videos, that means you vibe with the message. That means it's going to take we to change the recovery industry. To sell the cure-all instead of lifelong treatment. Recovery has an end date. It's supposed to start and stop. If you sprain your ankle, do you recover for a lifetime? If you get a stomach flu, do you recover for a lifetime? Somebody had the audacity to comment on one of my videos and compare addiction to cancer. Talking about remission. It's absolutely mind-boggling. Yeah, let's see. Message in a bottle. 1,600 followers. Wonder if you post content. You get what you give. If you didn't know that. You get what you give. Pay attention to how you give, because I guarantee you that's part of your program, and you do that often. So I can only imagine what life is gifting you. Keep coming back. Keep coming back. Destroy the stigma. That's the next t-shirt I'm making. You guys want some merch? Help me support the cause. Buy some merch. Link on the page. Recovery Innovated. Recovery has an end date. What's up? Thanks for saying hi. What's your name? I love your scriptures. I would love to know your interpretation of these and what they mean to you. That's valuable to me, because scripture used to make me feel like I was going to hell. And until I took it and realized that ancient man is writing story, and its story symbolizes something, and you got to realize what it symbolizes, it made no sense to me. It made me feel like I was a horrible person doomed to eternity of hellfire. But when I learned things like, I'll give you an example. Jesus on the cross. First off, look at the story of Jesus. He died for what he believed in. He said a certain message and preached it, and he did not back down on the message. And his message was that we are Buddhas. We are Christs. But anyways, they put him to death for making all these statements, right? So on the cross, he's in between two thieves. Sounds like symbolism, doesn't it? What do the two thieves represent? What robs you of the present moment? How do you know that Jesus on the cross symbolizes the present moment? How do you know that? Well, you look at the language that he used. What did he reply to the one thief? Now is the appointed time. Today you will be with me in paradise. Today. He pretty much said, I'm already there, bro. The one thief says, remember me when you get to paradise. And he says, what? I'm already there! Now is the appointed time. So I don't really have a lot planned, but I have a message, and I'm choosing, I think, today to briefly go over the 9 facets of veracity, and then to teach you something. Would you rather know about willingness, imagination, or language? Those are the 3 creative faculties of the universe, unique to humankind. Did you ever work the 12 steps and go to AA before you discovered this? I'll give you the 5-minute version of my story if you want to listen. I was a homeless drug addict, intravenously addicted to meth and heroin. I was playing tug-of-war with my heart on a $300 a day habit. The dope dealers were at the Motel 6 1 block from my shop. They would front me anything I wanted. So I was literally homeless because I was paid on Friday and broke on Friday. And so I'd been up on a 4-day binge, and I was a foreman, right? And my one of my crew members asked me a question while I was cutting rebar with an angle grinder. And I looked up at him, and it snagged, and it almost cut my thumb off. And they sent me, instead of firing me. They came in the hospital room. I was on morphine, the truth serum, and I spilled all. I was ready. I'd been typing into Google how to recover from addiction. You know what I was pointed to? Samsa. You know what they point you to? A 12-step recovery meeting. $50,000 and $60,000 rehabs. You're talking about the blogs of $50,000 to $60,000 rehabs fill the first 8 pages. It is a $30 billion a year industry, my friends, and I was sucked into it. I've given you the short version now. I got to rehab thinking they're going to teach me something about my mind. I was already a fan of Dr. Joe Dispenza and Tony Robbins, and since college, this is when I was 31. Since college, wait a minute, 28, I'm sorry. Since college, I knew about neuroscience, I knew about epigenetics, and I knew about the spiritual aspect of consciousness. I just didn't practice it. I started sharing that stuff in the meetings. By the way, their treatment, 28-day treatment, was 3 meetings a day, 6 days a week. Repetition, repetition, repetition. That's the programmer of your subconscious mind. That's always listening for autosuggestion. You are the guardian at the gate of your consciousness, and whatever you agree with in conversation, scrolling TikTok, listening in meetings, whatever you agree with becomes your faith. They told me to stop sharing what I was sharing because it implies that moderation is possible. It is. But I didn't know that at the time. It is. They said that they told me that I would be back for a repeat attempt at working the steps. You believe in that? Does that sound like something that the leaders of a facility should be telling to someone trying to recover from addiction? That if you think a certain way with a certain amount of confidence, you'll be back? That day is when my purpose was born. Now, I got out of treatment. I relapsed. I kept living my own life. But I had the seed planted of that desire, and I was wanting to change my life. So what happened was, after I relapsed, they fired me. And I found another job with another foundation repair company, and they sent me to Knoxville. And from Knoxville, I didn't know anyone, and I just didn't do one thing. And this would help a lot of you. If you would choose a city far away from where you are, a few hours, and don't ask any questions don't develop any street knowledge. Okay? Don't know where it's at, and you won't seek it. And so Knoxville helped me to completely deprogram, and I really, really got into Dr. Joe Dispenza. Dr. Joe Dispenza, you are the placebo, breaking the habit of being yourself, and becoming supernatural. It changed my life. I started meditating. I started using these things. I started growing them, experimenting with growing them. I moved from Knoxville to Colorado, and then my mom followed suit. She had a leg locked like this when she moved here. It was locked in a bent position. She couldn't extend it. She had to cut it off in order to walk again. I and her are walking, talking manifestors. As you are. As all of us are. But you can only be to the extent that you do. What you do depends on who you are. And what you are depends entirely upon what you think. Thinking and feeling are an interconnected loop. You will always feel the way that you think. And you will always think in the repetitive cycle of how you are feeling. How do you interrupt it? Well, you cannot control your thoughts, my friends, but you can control your words. And so how do I know that this is entrapment, indoctrination, and deceit to the fullest extent? Because of the language that it uses to teach recovery. And because they tell us that they practice the occult. So let me help you come to an understanding of what occult is. Occult refers to Hermes Trismegistus. Anything occult refers to the teachings, the 7 principles of Hermeticism. There it is. Hanging on the thing so I don't go looking for it. So they tell you that they practice it because they put it in their own literature. So that's the key giveaway. There's no arguing with it. They practice occult. Well, what is occult and esoteric? Occult means it's dealing with magic and things, phenomena. And then esoteric means only understood by a select few with specialized knowledge and interest. Now, whether you want to fucking believe it or not, whether you want to call me a conspiracy theorist or not, I do not care. But we're living in an age where these guys are being exposed, okay? They're being exposed for who they are. You don't have to put your name in the book because I'm going to demolish the book in my lifetime. I will show everyone why this is programming you to believe this way. Have you ever white-knuckled it? Do you have triggers? Do you get triggered when you go around someone drinking? Can you go to a family gathering and be with people that don't have the same values as you? Well, you ain't recovered then. Thank you for being here. I'm fucking going to keep yelling because I'm passionate about it. Passion and anger are 2 ends of the same stick. Go look at my videos, guys. Go look at the videos of the movement I'm starting and see me exposing all of the hate. The people that... How many times do I have to say I'm not here for the 5%, I'm here for the 95% before the 5% fuck off? Don't violate me for hate, TikTok. I'm not hating. I'm not being hateful. I'm here to help people, TikTok. So bots, don't violate me. Thank you so much for letting me know. I am a coach. I can help you get from where you are to where you want to be. How can I do that? I'm living my dream. I have a coaching business. I've written books. I'm writing more books. I've a successful podcast. That's fucking subjective. 20,000 downloads and organic growth. I think I'm pretty good at what I'm doing. I have a vision. I grow mushrooms. Everything I'm doing, I'm passionate about. And now that the doing aligns with the being, it's manifesting. When I was Coach Dan with a job in the cannabis industry, I did not have clients. Why? The doing did not align with the being. Too intense? My message is not for you. If you're a part of the 95% of people that are white-knuckling it, this is why I created this. And that's why it's co-create. The 2 8s are not complete without the other 8. The 9 steps use Pythagorean numerology. It's a number of completion. The Fibonacci sequence, the aquangular spiral, the way that galaxies are formed, the shape of a hurricane, the shape of a snail's back, the way that a plant grows, a law of accumulation, the number 9. Nikola Tesla says if you want to understand the secrets of the universe, you need to understand frequencies of 3s, 6, and 9. And so co-create oneness. 8 is an auspicious number in many, many religions. Muslims believe that there are 7 hells and 8 heavens. Buddhists believe that the 8 petals of the lotus flower are a symbol of fortune and good luck. Same thing in India. Number 8 is actually just so happens to be my life path number. And when I found that out, I created co-create oneness. The 9 steps are our blueprint. There are 3 aspects to our blueprint. I'm sorry that I'm getting emotional. This is my life's stuff here, man. I've been putting a lot into this for the past 3.5 years. My life, my soul. I'm alone. No one in my world right now to support me. But I am my best friend. And I'm being guided and used, and I'm thankful for where it's headed. Co-create oneness is an idea of a network of coaches worldwide. How can they not do to co-create oneness what they did to these programs? Do you know that Bill W. taught people that Belladonna forced his spiritual awakening? Hijacked. So take that off the table. Do you know that Jimmy Kinnon's program had a yellow and a white pamphlet? Those are the colors of the solar plexus. Light. Happiness. Do you know that hundreds of anonymous addicts wrote in to construct this book and they're not named? And it just so happens that it's the color of sadness. And your steps help you focus on what? Everything you fucking done wrong. Who you hurt. Moral inventory. Where focus goes, energy flows, my friend. How do you know that what you focus on expands? The universe gives you a very, very vivid demonstration. All you have to do is squint your eyes. Does it get bigger? All right, squinting your eyes is focusing. Changing your lens. The universe gives you more of what you focus on. So it just so happens that we're living in this age of Aquarius, where we're interconnected worldwide through wireless information. So how can they not do what they did to these programs with my program? Because it's already started once. There are hundreds of co-creators. And we're coaches worldwide that are willing to help homeless people and addicts. My life's mission is to end homelessness and provide the permanent cure-all, the solution to addiction. The solution is awareness. The opposite of addiction is discipline and awareness, not connection. Being aware of why you use what you use, weapon or tool, matters more than what you use. Every animal in the animal kingdom changes their consciousness, alters their mind. Cats and catnip. Do I have to give you examples for you to agree with that? Society places the shame and guilt on it. Why are you using what you are using? Is it to numb you? Is it to make you forget? Drop out? Co-create oneness is like a blockchain. It can't be stopped. We're worldwide. I'm giving what I'm writing out for free already. You know an artist that does that? You know an author that does that? No. They hide their manuscript. I want everybody to know this. You know why? Because it's not my work. All I'm doing is organizing it. I'm going to put on my book, Organizer Dan Wilkes, because it ain't my work. It was taught to me by the Kabbalion, by Charles F. Hannell, by Neville Goddard, by Florence Scovel Shinn, by Dr. Joe Dispenza, by Dr. Joseph Murphy, by Dr. Bruce Lipton, by Dr. Greg Braden. I could go on and on and on! What are you studying? Where's your focus going? Is it on what you don't want? And what you don't like? And who you hate? Or is it on what you love? What you want? Desire is a Latin word. It means of the Father. Your desires are a literal connection to the universe, to the divine. What you want, who you are, and who you will be are all the same. What you want, who you are, and who you will be are all the same. I'm sorry about the mic, man. I wish I was on a stage, bro, where I could hold the mic out here, you know, inflection. Yelling gets my points across. Can we just take a pause for you to connect with me in breath and get on the same frequency as me? This is probably where I'll see the numbers drop because nobody likes to connect to breath. It's crazy to me. You have autonomic processes that are happening inside your body that show you that something's living for you. This is not your life. You are experiencing for something more divine. Can you make your heart stop beating? Hey heart, slow down. Can you do that? Can you hold your breath and not breathe? Thanks for helping with the moderation, Megan. You're amazing. Absolutely amazing. I don't have to do anything anymore. I have a tribe. I have a team. I've assigned people to tasks. Tasks that they willingly accepted. Because that's the first step of co-create oneness. We willingly commit. Sound better than we admit? Understand that conceptions penetrate your subconscious mind through your awareness, through your admission. Your admission to I am powerless. Oh, no, that's speaking in past tense. It says we were. Nope. If you look a little deeper, it's an anonymous group of people giving you their formula. They're telling you what they did. That's the past tense. So what does it require? We admit means I am. First step. Comment down below. I want to know. Let's take a vote. What's the better first step? We admit we're powerless over our addiction and our life is unmanageable, or we willingly commit to the daily pursuit of our own personal development, mental fortitude, spiritual growth, and emotional intelligence. I'll wait for that one. Whatever helps sobriety. So you're saying 5% helps sobriety? What you're pretty much saying is we should have just stayed with the flip phone. Yeah. Fuck innovation. We need to keep the dogma, the traditions. If only 5% of people recovered from chemotherapy, do you think we would still be condoning chemotherapy? Fuck sobriety. What did you lose that made you want to use? And why are you using that? Cultivate that awareness, and then you'll know I can do what the fuck I want to do when I want to do it because of your vision of the future. You have to have a vision. If you keep pushing life, you're going to get tired. You got to find the things that pull you out of bed. I found those things. You know what Co-Create Oneness is, my friends? The recovery program I couldn't find that condones these, that allows this. You can be on Matt, but I'm not going to condone it. It's a part of the system. My purpose is to demolish the system that exists because it's an industry that is profiting off of your lifelong treatment of a problem that can end immediately. You know, what's the hardest part? I feel like the hard part's over for a little bit. You know, the storm has passed. This has become really, really easy for me to speak. When I first started, the negative comments destroyed me. They ate at me. Preaching a message that you know in your heart is true, only to see the negative responses and so few of the good responses. It took, thank you for the roses, it took a burning desire, a vision. You guys know what it feels like for someone to say because someone finds my content that they're gonna die? I don't go live with people. I just don't. Ever. I preach my own message from my own understanding. It just so happens that my sign, my name, my life path number all align with that of a leader. So the reason I'm so introverted, the reason that I've been alone, I understand my path. And it comforts me. 35 years old, I don't have a family, guys and gals. My family disowned me. Most people try to fill the void with people they don't even want to be around. Do you know for the past 3.5 years, do you see what I'm doing right now? You know why you feel like I'm talking at your soul? Because if I'm not looking in my eyes, I'm looking at that green dot on the front of my screen. And you feel like I'm looking you in the eyes. I am my best friend. I'm all I got. And I'm starting to make some shit happen. And I will live my life every single decade in pursuit of mastery. How many decades do you have left, my friend? Get the fuck to work. A chariot is not going to fly out of the sky and drop a big bag of fucking money in your lap, okay? You're not going to win the lotto. If you are blessed with $1 million before you learn how to be a millionaire, I feel for you because you're going to lose it all. Excuse Excuse me. Damn, it's in my mustache. In my mustache. You guys know that the gifts, they go to help a homeless person change their circumstances. I match it with my own money. I should say that more often. To get, there's 550 plus thousand homeless people. There's 200 million adults. The adult population in America alone is 200 million. Who's being selfish? Whose ego is on the loose here? People comment on my videos, look at this guy's ego. Because I'm attacking stigma and dogma and telling you that you have more power than you know? I don't see that. I'm teaching personal fucking power and manifestation of your desires. And people are arguing with me, saying that 12 steps are the only their whole argument, 12 steps saved my life. You know why they say that? I'll show you. Give me just 1 second. It's in here thousands and thousands of times. You see all this highlighted shit in my book? It's everything that points to this program planting beliefs inside your head. You read this book off of laminated note cards at every meeting you attend, and then they use the power of autosuggestion to program you with fear. Everyone sharing in a meeting is in fear. It's either faith or fear. Your mind is programmed by other people. You can't, you mustn't. Money's the root of all evil. We're in hard times right now. Once you say yeah, that becomes your truth. All truths are but half-truths. That's something that they're using against you with this. If you only knew why I was yelling, you must have just came on here. If you only knew why I yell. Thank you for finding my news. It is the Father within me that does the work, the same Father that is within you. I and my Father are one, but my Father is greater than I. Why does Jesus say that? He's referencing the I that programs the me. Subconscious mind, me. It's every belief that you've ever accepted. I and my Father are one. Your consciousness and your subconscious mind are one, but it's programmed by your consciousness, and it's greater than you. What it's saying is, I and my habits are one, but my habits are greater than I. You yell when you get worked up too. Yeah, it's because passion and anger are the same thing. They only vary in degree. That's more Hermetic principle for you. The pendulum swings from winter to summer, my friends. Are you thinking summer in the winter, or are you thinking winter all winter? Are you thinking about winter in the summer when you should be in preparation? You know, if you have anxiety, it means lack of preparation. Fear means you're unprepared. It's a survival mechanism. When you understand that, having emotional intelligence, which is one of the predicates of fucking willpower. Give me my shit. Sorry, guys. There's merch on the story. Let's talk more about it. The 9 predicates of willpower. Just so happens willpower has that special number in it, 9. Why don't you ever have willpower? Because you think it's a noun. You don't have and possess it unless you do. Remember, if you want to be willpower, you must do. The doing creates the being. Willpower has, it's two nouns. They have a verb, both have a verb form. Will and power. When you combine them together, you realize that you have to do certain things in order to have willpower. Take a screenshot. Just 1 second. Let me fix it. Damn it! Let's go over them. No, that's for another. So on the YouTube, I've gone over the 9 predicates for about 11 days. We spent on that a month ago. It's on YouTube. We'll go over more about it here. Co-create oneness uses Pythagorean numerology, a system of 9, a 3-part system of 9. 3s, 6s, 9s. Yeah. And it's working. It's working. So there's 3 parts. The 9 steps to the blueprint, the 9 predicates of willpower, and the 9 facets of veracity. That's what we were going to go over today. Because the 9 facets of veracity is a devotion of truth to truth. Veracity means devotion to truth. There are 3 vows, 3 virtues, and 3 values that we pay attention to. The first vow. You ready? You got your pen? Comment down below if you got a pen. The first vow. My conduct always empowers my vision. Breathe in deeply through your nose. Hold it. When you let out with ah. Ah. Let's do it again. Ready? Ah. One more time. My conduct always empowers my vision. Repeat after me. My conduct always empowers my vision. My conduct always empowers my vision. A magician with his wand, he has to speak a spell. When you write words out, you spell them out, right? He has to speak it, but if Harry Potter says expelliarmus with no emphasis, with no emotion, the spell doesn't work, right? It's only when the emotion is behind it. Hey, welcome in, Rico. I love you, brother. Thank you for supporting me since day one. My ace one since day one. My conduct always empowers my vision. Look yourself in a mirror. Get yourself a mirror. Put it by your bed. Visit yourself in the mirror often. Make videos, vlog, do journaling. Have a daily relationship with you. And tell the me part of you what you believe. This is what we believe. My conduct always empowers my vision. Vow 2, the second facet of veracity. I give and create. Co-create. I give and create more than I take and destroy. That's a hard one. It's a hard one. Why do I give free coaching? I've been a coach for 1.5 years. Most people cancel on the coaching calls. That's just a fact. I'm going to start putting a price on them to make them pay because my time is valuable. People schedule a free coaching call and they don't show up. That's why you get what you pay for. The free program, stay indoctrinated. Want to pay just a little bit? Have a coach guide you into your best life? There's a recipe. There's a blueprint to follow. You just haven't found it and you're not following it. That's what a coach does. Helps you connect to who you want to be and guide you every step of the way on your own path of your choosing. I give and create more than I take and destroy. Vow number 3. Why do we start with the vows? The programming. Let me give you, really quick, let me give you an example of how sleep hypnosis works. You listen to it at night while you sleep because your subconscious mind's always listening. You don't notice anything for years. I started this process when I was a homeless addict. Now, the thoughts that become feelings are subconscious inside of my head. And my actions are following suit. So why do we start with the 3 vows? If your conduct always empowers your vision, you're a walking, talking manifester. You're spiritually awake, which is the reason why I made the symbol in the shape of an eye. 2 8s that combine together to create, co-create 1 8. 1 8's not complete without the other 8. The 9 steps of our blueprint. The all. The all is in all. It is the spirit that gives life. The words that I speak are spirit and are life. Did it sink in? The spirit gives life. The words that I speak are spirit. So what gives life? Your words. Abracadabra, my friends. I create what I speak. My speech is impeccable. Past 3 years, that's been the number one habit that I had to develop. You won't hear me say things like, I'm sick. I suck at math. I don't remember names well. You don't hear me make excuses. In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God, is God. God said, let there be light. Thank you guys for all the follows, man. I'm starting a revolution. When I started speaking up and everybody started saying, man, look at all my contents, bro. Go to my videos, read the comments. Been saying this for years. Been thinking this for years. I'm glad someone spoke up. My name is Daniel, ruler of righteous judgment. Understand your life path numbers, man. Go find out your core numerology numbers. Relate them to your name. Figure out what sign you are. It's very important. It's very, very important. It's not pseudoscience. Everything that I read about me, I knew kind of was me. I've been in high school, the narrative informative essays, I scored the highest scores. My book reports always excelled, and the teachers always left multiple notes, okay? When I wrote my book, My first book, the publisher wrote back in 3 days. That means they'd read 56,000 words in 3 days to tell me that my story is an amazing story of upheaval and renewal. Which concordance? I can't believe. Wait for the new movie coming out on Ash Wednesday. Jesus Revolution. I would love to know more about what it is, because Jesus is a form of deceit. What you're not understanding is that Jesus is Satan, the deceiver. Satan's the deceiver, my friends. How does he deceive you? Well, Jesus taught us that we're Christ's. How do you know that? I and my Father are one. Oh, ye of little faith, do you not believe you can be healed? He always asked questions in his healings and his miracles that appealed to the subconscious mind of the individual. 33, very significant number. Jesus asked, he didn't heal. Jesus didn't do the healing. The placebo effect did the healing. Do you read? Read. Do you believe you can be healed? Yes. Healed. I'm making a video for that, brother. Thank you for your comment, man. I just got done talking about that. Did you just get here? Brett, I love you, dude. Thank you for your support. You're amazing. You guys don't be shy to subscribe. I'm trying to get to 22 subscribers. I will provide you value every single day. Subscribers get access to free coaching. Well, first off, I'm not going to allow you a voice in my community. But I'm not going to block you. So I welcome you back. The audacity of people. It's taken me 3 years to get 6,100 followers, to get people to start listening and following suit. And now that they are, you think I'm going to take it lightly? You think I'm going to stop? All right, let's get back onto the task. Satan is the deceiver. How better to deceive you than to take the works of Jesus, which Satan works through demonic possession, right? He's just the ruler of this realm. You know that, okay? So, here's where I'm going with this. Through operating through Pope Gregory the Eighth and the Inquisition of the Templars and the 66 books chosen by King James, and them removing out pieces and parts of Scripture, like in Mark chapter 9. Dr. Greg Brayton is a wonderful scholar. He helps us learn this. They took out the part in the 1600s that tells us how to ask. I wonder why they did that. Why did they do that? It's not ask and you will receive. You have to be surrounded by your answer. Faith is the substance of things you hope for, but the evidence of things that you can't see. It means that you have to feel it. You have to see it in your mind. You know, Nikola Tesla saw all of his inventions in his mind before he even tried at them. Imagination. How do you know that the central figure of the Gospels is referencing human imagination? Well, okay, I'll start giving you my opinion. Neville Goddard taught me all this, by the way. Take a screenshot. You can read all of these books for free at NevilleGoddardBooks.com. Neville Goddard. Let's read. Let's just fucking read, man. You want to? Don't take it from me. Who is your imagination? I identify the central figure of the Gospels with human imagination. The power which makes the forgiveness of sins, or the achievement of your goal, inevitable. Let's pause there. What's he talking about? Sin is an Anglo-Saxon word. S-Y-N. It means missing the mark. In order to miss a mark, you have to have an aim. It has nothing to do with right and wrong. Or I guess it does. Because the forgiveness of the sin, you falling short of your ideal, is revisioning, using the imagination. It says, I identify the central figure of the Gospels with human imagination, the power which makes the forgiveness of sins, the achievement of your goal, inevitable. Ooh. Cool, man. I'll answer the message, brother, as soon as I get off live. Thanks. I'm glad that we're developing a network of people that are committed to this. That's the goal. So, all things were made by him, and without him nothing would be made. Without who? Who's him? Imagination. Think about it. Think deeply. All things were made by imagination. And without imagination, there wasn't anything that has been made. True or true? Thank you for sharing the life. There is only one thing in the world. Imagination. And all our deformations of it. That's what he says, right? He is despised and rejected of men. Imagination. Oh, you're living in the world of imagination, bro. You're dreaming, man. You're dreaming. Ha! Mystic. He is despised and rejected of men. A man of sorrows and acquainted with grief. To those that have, now you know the secret behind my tagline, more will be given. To those that have not, that which you have will be taken away. What is that? When you pray, God, please fix me. I'm broke. God, please, I have no money. Please bless me. God, I have this disease. Please heal me, God. Where is the consciousness? Where is the I? To those that have, more will be given. Thank you, God, for the health that fills my body. Thank you, God, for the large sums of money that flow to me quickly and easily through multiple sources on a continuous basis. Fear or faith? You cannot pray from fear, or the frequency of your prayer will reach that of fear. It's like a radio signal. If you're on 98 FM, talking in the radio, God consciousness on 99 FM can't hear you. Through imagination, we disarm and transform the violence of our world. Our most intimate, as well as our most casual relationships. Thank you for the roses. Our most intimate, as well as our most casual relationships, become imaginative. As we wake up to the mystery hidden from the ages, that Christ in us is our imagination. Where's scripture that hints at this? St. Paul. Let this mind also be in you that was in not Jesus Christ, but in Christ Jesus. Because awakened imagination equals Christ. Let this mind also be in you that was in Christ Jesus, who came in the form of God, and thought it not robbery to be equal with God. The all is in all. All is in the all. As above, so below. As within, so without. You cannot escape natural law. Lord in Scripture, replace it with law, and you'll understand a deeper meaning. Let me, I think I got some stuff written that can hint at that too. I'm glad that you guys are here listening, man. Where would you like me to go with this? Do you like the progression that I'm taking this? Is it, am I going too far over here and then not going back over here and you're getting lost? I want to understand so that I can improve. What if I'm born Christian? Okay, I can answer that very quickly. Give me a child until it is 7 and I will show you the man. Or woman. 33. 33. 33. Let me go back up here to that comment. Calvin. Give me a child until it is 7 and I will show you the man. What if I'm born Christian? There's your answer. Your beliefs were given to you. How much study has gone into you procuring your own beliefs? You cannot believe something that you know. Believing leads to knowing. You're choosing to be agnostic. My friend, your heart beats on its own. That's the power. It's the subconscious mind. You can call it the system that of network that operates behind the solar plexus, behind the... Damn it, Charles F. Hannell. Behind the... come on, brain! There's a set of organs right here that has its own mind. And there's a set of organs right here, or organ right here that has its own mind. All right? They're subconscious. That's the power within you. Your gut, your heart. The heart starts beating in your 3rd week of pregnancy, and because of that heartbeat, the rest of your body is formed. You can quite literally say your creator lives inside of your chest, but choosing to say I'm agnostic and I don't believe, I encourage you to believe, man. Figure out what you believe and believe it with all intensity. Because what you believe becomes your reality. The Savior, why is Jesus the Savior? Because right now you're imagining hell. But as soon as you use Christ to imagine your future that you want, desire of the Father, imagine what you fucking want. What the fuck do you want? You can have it. We have wireless information. You can click it. At the click of a button, you can find your answer. Why is Christ the Savior? Jesus saved me. No, he fucking didn't. You're living the same life. Jesus is the enemy. Christ is what you should look at. Yeshua says that my people will know my name. Yeshua translated into English as Joshua, not fucking Jesus. There is no one man that is greater than another man. It is the Father within him that did the work. I do not do the work, but my Father within. He's saying, I don't do the work. My habits within me do the work. My faith. The substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. You don't need all of this scripture to understand the core concept. You are the power. 8,700,000 species of plant and animal life. Humankind can think from a prefrontal cortex, positioning ourselves in time and space on a linear path. We can do that. My dog can't escape fear of the garbage truck. It's fight or flight. No other creature can speak. There are so many different species that have the capacity for to receive receive verbal communication. We are the ones that produce it. Complex linguistic expression. Only us. The reason why you remember things is because of language. Thank you for sharing the live. Yeah. As soon as you take your energy off of me and put it on you, you'll understand my message. It has nothing to do with me. I'm being me. I'm living my best life because my imagination is Christ. And I'm envisioning heaven instead of hell. Live. Okay, spell it backwards. The law of polarity. How do you know that we have polarity in our world? Heaven and hell in our world. The top of your head has a positive charge. The base of your spine has a negative charge. Your right palm is positively charged. Your left palm, negatively charged. North Pole, South Pole. Everything has poles. Let's look at it deeply. Let's look at it deeply. There's rhythm. Everything flows out and in, just like your breath. Everything has its tides. All things rise and fall. The pendulum swing manifests in everything. The measure of the swing to the right is the measure of the swing to the left. What this is saying is that suffering from sacrifice is required for your success. You will get the swing of the pendulum. If you haven't suffered enough, that's not where we were though. Polarity, causation, gender, mental gender, mental. Come on, bruh. Sorry, don't go nowhere. Please, please don't go nowhere. Oh my God. Are you your best friend? Because if you would be, your life would be so much better. I'm my best friend. And because of that, I have a tribe of people. That polarity. Here we are. Everything is dual. Everything has poles. Everything has its pairs of opposites. Like and unlike are the same. Anger and passion, the same. Opposites are identical in nature, but different in degree. Extremes meet. If you travel far enough south, you will arrive at the north. This is the part of my dose where I struggle with finding words. By dose, I mean these. That's auto-suggestion. Thank you for that, Brandon. You don't let... All truths are but half-truths, Brandon. Brandon, look at me, bro. Look at me. All truths are but half-truths. They become true when you accept it. Anybody going through a certain set of circumstances is going to swing from pole to pole. It still doesn't mean that you don't have control. If you have awareness of how you're feeling in any given moment, you can control it. If you got a lot of haters, you're doing something right, man. Still painful, man. Suffering from sacrifice. I stopped making content for a few months because of all the hate. I invented a wheelchair that's patent pending. I'm writing books. I'm coaching hundreds of people. I'm writing other books. I got a channel. I got a tribe. You see how my focus shifts? It's because of my ability, your ability. You have the ability to be in control of where you go. Sometimes these are involuntary, the tears. A lot of times they are voluntary. Thank you. Do you use a wheelchair? No, but my mother does. So the idea was born out of pain. Thank you so much for the gifts, man. The idea was born out of pain. She has no shoulders. She can't raise her arms like this. So when one leg, when she goes to transfer from the chair to the toilet, she tips over. She loses her balance. She falls. And my brain was like, how can I prevent this? Well, I invented a wheelchair that rolls over the toilet. You don't need to get up to use the bathroom. And it's called the Able Maker. And it's patent pending. And it will fund the Co-Create Oneness resorts that I'll establish all over the world. It will fund the ayahuasca retreats that I will host to help people fully heal. It will fund the effort to fully legalize these so that people can be their own healers. I love you, Richie. Damn, bro, where are you at, man? You back in the group? To the 30 of you that are here, take it from Richie here. Richie's been following me since my hair was this long. Through all of my struggles and all of the hate. Thousands of videos. Calvo, join my WhatsApp group. No more need to discuss. I grow them. Richie, I fucking love you, bro. I hope you're right here with me right now, crying like a little baby. You're important to me, and you're important to other people. And the world is a better place because Richie exists. Okay? The world is a better place because you're here, man. There are fucking thousands more Richies in the world. Welcome in, Coach. My coach is here now. Coach, Co-Create Oneness, man. A network worldwide of people that are willing to help homeless people and addicts overcome their circumstances. Like a blockchain that can't be stopped. We teach a set of values that involves 9 facets of veracity, 9 predicates of willpower, and a 9-step complete recovery blueprint. I'm okay, man. I'm just really emotional right now because of my dose. But emotion is energy in motion, okay? Look at the attention on my videos. You have to use what you can. As soon as you don't give a flying fuck about people's judgment of your teeth and your split ends and the shampoo that you use and the toothpaste that you don't use and the fucking marks on your fucking face and all of the things that you don't say wrong, and that book was written in 1939 when, well, I'm talking about the NA book, not the AA book. Like, people will find what they want to argue with you. You are the motherfucking power. Thank you for being here, Big Mo. You mean the world to me, my friend. We're in the hundreds, soon to be thousands. It's because of the principles I've combined through the teachings of these men. God. How long have you read the fucking Blue Book? Wow, my ring light just changed the color. Did my electricity just cause that to happen? I don't know, man. How long are you going to read this book before you go try to read another one? Huh? How many times you going to volunteer to read this off a laminated note card before you go spend 10 minutes a day to read something else? Why is everything Mama Rissa? Rissa's been in my group since I had 2 people in there. I love you so much. You're the glue that holds us all together, Marissa. You're the glue. It's the ring light, my friend. I'm sorry that keeps happening. I have a broken left orbital, so it's like unpreventable. I've accepted that a long time ago. These books. Take you a screenshot. No, let's go. Fuck a screenshot. Let's screenshot each one of them. Screenshot. Screenshot. Start with this. Develop a full understanding of this. Because the other books, the blue books, they use this against you. It's a weapon or a tool. Higher law consumes lower law. I'm running out of Kleenex space, bruh. Turn off. Where's the switch? Screenshot. Trying to make it fun for everybody. Life changer for me. Absolute life changer for me. Co-create Oneness was born because of this man. Okay? I think I'm going to make content out of this. Let's make it really good. You see, don't just read it. Take notes. Find what moves you. Read that motherfucker, Richie. Read it. Don't just read it, do it. It's a practical book. Just like the practical books I'm writing. And Dr. Joe Dispenza. Screenshot. this book, as well as You Are the Placebo and Breaking the Habit of Being Yourself, absolutely set the foundation for the neuroscientific understanding I have of addiction that is now what I teach. Thank you so much for those gifts, dude. Thank you, thank you, thank you. The doing aligns with the being. It's here, man. That's why I've been seeing 33 everywhere. Thanks for the gifts. It really is here, dude. I don't have to believe anymore. I know. My faith is unshakable. It's established, right? Like the deep root system of a tree. I now can withstand any resistance. I have suffered enough. The pendulum is swinging in the opposite direction. My manifestations are here. All power is mine to use now. Repeat after me. I've been speaking this way for years. Hey, fuck the 12 steps, man. No. I don't need a moral inventory. Once you know what your values are, you won't break them! Fuck a moral inventory! If you have a value system, if you believe in something, you won't go against it. Moral inventory is for people that have not established a vision. I know, I'm sorry, bro. I apologize, man. Let me just spend time with you now. Nate, I'm sorry, man. Because I know you've supported me in the past. I recognize your face. Damn, dude. No, I don't. That's another person. But Nate, I get attacked on here, bro, because of the message I preach. I'm sorry. Anger and passion are two ends of the same stick, okay? That was not directed at you. Working the 12 steps didn't save your life, my friend. That belief came from inside the book. And you probably read that off a laminated note card hundreds of times. That's why you believe that. Your effort, your vision, your habits, your fucking decision to change your life is what helped you change. Accept that you're powerful. Community empowers personal choice, my friend. It's not because of 12 steps. Next argument. I'm sorry, I know that wasn't an argument. I know you were just sharing your piece. And I respect you and I'm proud of you for recovering. My content is aimed at the 95%. Not you, my friend. Thank you for sharing your experience, strength, and hope. Go share it at a meeting is pretty much my attitude. If you find any of this offensive, you shouldn't be here. I love you. And I'm your friend. Because I am fucking my friend. I am my best friend. All paths to recovery involve a change in your habits. Just because there's different pathways don't mean that all pathways, it means that all pathways involve the same root. A change in your habits. It's a part of the stigma, man. Demolish that shit. Think for yourself. Hold your hand up. Which hand do you write with? Don't comment down below. Fuck holding your hands up. Which hand do you write with? I want to know. Comment down below. I've gotten a lot of ambidextrous. That's 1% of the world, my friends. So before you start bragging that you're ambidextrous, like actually test that to be true. Huh? People. Anyways, which hand do you write with? You are supposed to be here, my friend. I'm so glad that you're a part of our family now. People comment, you're starting a cult too. Yeah, an online cult? Yeah. Ooh! Sit in the comfort of your own home, learn how powerful you are, and connect to your vision. Sounds like kind of a cult I want to be a part of. Follow. Keep going, bro. You're doing something right, man. 23,000 people listening to you. 21,000. Keep going, bro. We got to work together. You're doing amazing work. Back at the subject at hand. All pathways require a change in your habits. Why did 12-step recovery work? 90 meetings in 90 days changes your fucking habits, my friend. 18 to 66 days is all it takes to change a habit. To replace one habit with another one. But just like your handwriting, I still didn't see a lot of comments and an answer. There's 38 people. I should have 38 answers. Pull your phone out and leave a comment. Whatever hand you write with is a habit, just like an addiction. So what hand you write with is your addiction. This is the analogy we're using. All right, put the fucking pen in the other hand. Do I need any more words? Write your fucking name with your opposite hand. How many times have you written with your opposite hand? How much effort, how many years, how many times has gone into you writing with that hand? All right, how many times has gone in with this hand? All right, so you could damn well say that it's just uncomfortable to change your habits. You can do it. You can go back to kindergarten with your right hand right now and practice. And put in the same effort that your 4-year-old's putting into every day as she does, and you'll build the fucking habit of being ambidextrous. It's uncomfortable. It sucks. Put your arm, cross your arms. All right. Cross them the other way. Ha! Ding, 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 ding! Uncomfortable, is it not? You don't like it, do you? Well, going to the gym every day, waking up at 4 a.m. fucking sucks. Not after 60 days. It's always women, usually, that come in here like, why are you yelling? I'm sorry. If you find what I'm saying offensive, it's just go. I get attacked way too much. You're literally asking the question, why are you yelling? It's because of my passion. My passion for changing people's mind. Had a 12-stepper attack you in your live? Follow. We are better together, my friend. Welcome to Co-Create Oneness, a network of coaches worldwide willing to help people overcome their circumstances. Right, it's my live. Like, swipe the fuck up, right? I know you aren't, Pamela. I'm sorry if I attacked you. I promise I'm coming from a place of love. Passion and anger are the same thing. They only vary in degree. Well, no, that's still a you problem, Pamela. Let's talk about that. If you have triggers, that's work that you have not done. Stop thinking that you're a victim. You don't have triggers once you work out the trauma. These will help you work out the trauma. The healing that is occurring with me right now, it's because of my dose that I take before I go live. But I agree. I agree that trauma is a causer of undesired effects. I, and what I teach, stand for the cause of desired effects. Your understanding of your power and how to wield it. My conduct always empowers my vision. For those of you that were taking notes from way earlier before we got off on this tangent. The 9 facets of veracity. Let's get back, because I don't know. Let's just get back. I'm willing to stay here as long as I need to. This is my job, people. You are a part of the community that I have devoted my life to. I don't have a job. I don't work. This pays the bills. Thank you for that. Johan. Where my pen at? Get my pen. Johan, hurry. You see, my life's purpose is to provide the cure-all, not sell lifelong treatment. Thank you, Coach. Thank you. Y'all go follow Addiction Recovery Coach right here. Follow him right now, please. He's my coach. The reason that I defeated imposter syndrome enough to start acting like I am, because of Coach Joe. He's an amazing coach, an affordable coach. You get what you pay for, people. Oh, I tell people for free. Yeah. 5% success rate. I see it's helped so many people. Anyways, 9 facets of veracity. The first, it involves 3 vows, 3 virtues, and 3 values. Pythagorean numerology is being used in our complete recovery blueprint. The 9 facets of veracity are one aspect of that 3-part system. It involves 3 aspects of, it involves, you see? 3. Like, I love it. The universe gave this to me in my imagination. And it took me years of organization and study for it to be a thing now. The 3 vows are: my conduct always empowers my vision. I give and create more than I take and destroy. And I improve 1% daily. I improve 1% in any area of the tree of life. 1% better daily. Sound like a better pathway to complete recovery? The 3 virtues. I don't have them memorized. Let's scrivener. Prudence, fortitude, and temperance. This stuff might change, man. You know what I mean? Let me see what I've wrote. Have I wrote anything about this? No. Why prudence? Judgment. Being able to say this is what I want, and it hinders what I want. It's very fucking important. Prudence. Temperance. Meaning control over the passions of life. You don't have to go without passions. Everyone likes things. I'm not saying you can go have just a little bit of meth. I'm not saying you can go have just a little bit of a substance that ruins your life. Understand weapons and tools first. Things that drop you out, numb you, and make you forget, weapons. Things that expand your consciousness and help you take the right actions, tools. Prudence, temperance. Damn it, come on, brain. Memorize it. What the fuck happened? There it is. Fortitude. First step. Goes back to the first step. Personal development, mental fortitude. Being able to say, you're not in control of my mood, and nothing that you say will hinder me or make me change how I feel. Because you must stay on the frequency of joy and gratitude. And anything from anyone else that comes in your world is going to throw you off of that. Prudence, temperance, and fortitude. Thank you, Nate. To see you still here and supporting me, man, means a lot. I didn't mean to attack you, man. It hurts, man, for people to say the things they say to me. And part of my vlog that you're a part of right now is me healing. Me being vulnerable. The full spectrum of emotions. I let it out here every day, while also preaching a message that could potentially help you connect to the power inside of your chest. You are Christ. You are Buddha. I and the Father are one, but the Father is greater than I. It is not me that does the work, but my Father within. My day is amazing because I'm living in my purpose right now, God's warrior. Thank you for asking. Look at you, dude. Look at you. Growth. 54K, bro. How's that feel on you? It's okay. I encourage you to use your live as a video journal because vulnerability will help you find your tribe. You know, you have the amazing ability to create moderators, and they will mute or block anyone that doesn't agree. You know what I mean? I'll say this: use mindfulness, because some people that comment need to hear your message, and they don't necessarily disagree. Right? I experience this all the time. When I impulsively respond to people thinking assuming that they are attacking me. When 97% of the comments that you read for 3.5 years are attacking you, and then you finally hit a spurt where you find your tribe, I got to get used to this. So the three virtues, the three vows, the three virtues: prudence, fortitude, temperance. And the three values. What did I'm trying to think where I wrote. This is not it. This is not what I wrote the other day. Compassion was one of them. Integrity, authenticity. Compassion, integrity, authenticity. Ashley, thank you for your question. The only higher power that there is the heart that beats inside of your chest without your permission. It's also the subconscious mind. So if you want to take it out of a religious and spiritual perspective and put it into a scientific perspective, your subconscious mind runs 95% of your thought, action, and feeling. It responds to your ideas. That's the power. It is not I that do the work, but my habits within me, my programs. Hence, 12-step program. Integrity to oneself is important. You damn right. Thank you for being here. Thank you. See ya. You didn't stick around to listen to the view. If you're going. See all the assumptions that I'm having to demolish in my life? I'm making assumptions. It's a habit. It doesn't fall easily. You saying, fuck, I fucked up again. Duh. No. Just remember that with awareness and say, this is what we're changing, subconscious mind. My subconscious mind's name is Dan Wilkes. So when you say, Coach Dan, you're referencing the part of me that I've programmed with the right values, virtues, and vows. Stop counting on your own system. That's impressive. Stop fucking counting and start creating a new life. Discipline is not needed. I mean, it's very needed. Connection is not needed if you have discipline. The opposite of recovery, of addiction, is connection? No. The opposite of addiction is willingness and discipline. Heck yeah, man. Labeling is identity. It's auto-suggestion. Auto-suggestion. People talk like they know so much. I'm not referring to you guys. I'm talking about on the comments of my videos. The attacks come from a place of dogma. It amuses me. But it also triggers a little hint of anger inside of me at the same time. It's because I overcame that. And that was the thing making me believe I was going to hell. That I could not change. That I had this disease. It's why I do what I do now. People think why are you trying to, what's the question there? Why are you trying to change something that's working? I'm not trying to change anything. I've created the system I couldn't find. That's like saying we should have stuck with the flip phone. Right? We should have just stayed with the flip phone, bro. Fuck a touch screen. Fuck a touch screen. I don't like innovation. I don't like innovating things and making things better. This fucking book right here has some good stuff in it sometimes. Sometimes. In nicks and crannies, if you will. What do you mean, Dan? What do you mean? We don't have to settle for the limitations of the past. We can, with emphasis on can but not do, we can examine and re-examine our old ideas. We can constantly improve our old ideas, or replace them with new ones. You fucking kidding me? Listen to that. Because they don't. Traditions that can't be changed, that goes against their own fucking word. If it worked, then that would be that, and everyone would be clean. I know, right? My point's exactly. Yeah. I've never even made that point. That's an amazing point. Thank you for your co-creating this oneness, that we are a team that has to speak up and speak out. We can't change the stigma and dogma without speaking up. Being willing to be criticized. All the little... my favorite emoji from my comment section is the tear face fucking laughing emoji that people use a lot of the times in place of pain. It's a lot easier to laugh, because laughing is literally a tool for killing suffering, for ending the suffering. It's a coping mechanism. My account's growing by the hundreds, thousands every day. It's crazy. Thank you, TikTok, for finally giving me my channel its due attention. The message is very important. You have the power. You, dear human. There are so many ways that I could hint to you at the power you possess. But if you're an addict, we both know that a taste is never enough. Like that? Your addiction involves your passion. Something that you like. Plenty of things in the world to be addicted to. It just so happens your addiction involves something that you like. Desire. Remember, Latin word, means of the Father. Your desires are a literal connection to the universe, but there are weapons and tools, depending on how you use each of them. You cannot skip the process. What you want cannot be obtained without sacrifice. What would be the sacrifice? Well, the time going into study, the time that it takes to learn what you need to learn. The criticism of other people, that involves sacrifice. Going to the gym, meditating, writing, doing things that are uncomfortable is sacrifice, and it's required. You cannot have LIVE without EVIL. Where's your focus going? What you're not realizing is that the elite have created a boogeyman with addiction, okay? They make the shit illegal, and then they tell you it's all a system of money that you are a part of as long as you participate. I am not sober. Not sober. I'm awake. I know what I should do, when I should do it, and I do it. And sometimes when it's uncomfortable, I use a few things to make it comfortable. Stop fucking judging yourself. It's okay to like things. It's okay to alter your mind. Too much water on the tree kills the tree. If you hold a water hose over your fucking aloe vera plant and you just let it sit there and leak into the floor, and now your kitchen's full of water, and you leave the fucking thing there, full of water, element of life, needed by the tree. The tree needs the water. Too much water kills the tree. Can you see the analogy? There are many scientists that talk about this. I can't remember his name. He was on the Joe Rogan podcast. He's done everything. Altered his mind with every fucking thing, and he writes research and data reports about his experiences. It's 101. I got a coaching call in 15 minutes. I got a board of clients. People that want to be better than who they are today. Is it me that's causing them to get there? No. It's them and their desire. What do you want? What do you want? That is your divine right to have it. It can't be given to you. You can't have it! You have to take it! It just so happens that we live in this world where we're connected by the internet. And so what baby boomers and the generations that came before us didn't have is the ability to ask a question and have it instantly answered. Do you know, can you think of 90s babies? Come on, 90s babies. Can you remember pondering upon a question and not being able to find the answer because no one was around to ask and there wasn't a book to cover it? You couldn't go to the library to find the book. You couldn't get on the internet to find what book has this information. Huh? You got to realize, man, you live in the age of Aquarius. 4 of 4. When you see the man carrying the pitcher of water, follow him into the city, for this is the sign for the coming of the end of the what? Not the world, The companions, get the Companions Bible. It'll help you. Jordan Maxwell taught me this beautiful truth. The Companions Bible. You can read it for free on the internet. It'll show you that you're mistranslating it. It's not the end of the world. That's not a doomsday scripture. The end of the age. Jesus fed the masses with 2 fish. That's the age of Pisces. It ended in this century. There's scholars that argue with when it was. You're alive during it! This is the coming of the end of the age of Pisces and the beginning of Aquarius. I'm not a Christian, so stupid fucking comment on your part. Thus says Nelson Laura with no fucking followers. 16 followers. What does that matter? Why am I making that an argument? Well, because no one's listening to you, and there's a reason why. Why are people starting to listen to me? Why are people starting to listen to me? Because I am my best friend. And I have pulled myself out from homeless to successful entrepreneur. And that's why the first step of the complete recovery blueprint is we willingly commit to the daily pursuit of our own personal growth, personal development. Sorry, I gotta get that right. Personal development, mental fortitude, spiritual growth, and emotional intelligence. And when you get to the step 9, in some years, when you get to step 9, we monetize our passion, because it takes some years to cultivate passion, to bring wealth and this message to others. This is the future. Mark my words, people. This is the future. It involves everyone, not the anonymous sect of people. Who wins the war? We, not they. They don't even name themselves. Would you listen to someone anonymously tell you a bunch of shit that's like you're powerless and you have an incurable disease that's fatal and incurable? Come on, man! Why did the logo used to be yellow? Why did I involve the full spectrum? There's a lot of thought, a lot of meditation, a lot of imaginative visualization, a lot of creative thinking that has gone into my purpose in life and what I am presenting to the world. It is manifesting. 33 has the number stayed at 33 for a minute and a half. So that's the universe's way of telling you, dear human, to listen to what I've been saying. You win the battle when you say, I am recovered. Your recovery ends when you say, that's what I want. Your recovery ends when you say, I want that. Because you know that if you don't do what is required, you can't have it. That's what the program ain't teaching you. Does this program help you connect to some kind of passion that you have? Does it help you understand a dream? Realize that something... Imagination becomes reality, my friend, only after you dream it enough. So, does this help you dream? It's been used for 100 years to control your mind. How do you know that? Because the literature tells you that the anonymous group of people believes that every addict suffers. Underline suffers. Suffers, my friend. Why are you struggling in recovery? Because you suffer from an incurable disease of body, mind, and spirit. Fuck. It's not hard. Do you believe that? Before you answer, by looking at your past, understand that prescribing your current circumstances, describing them, describing your current circumstances and your past behavior is prescribing it to your subconscious mind. Amen, sister. Amen. We are the healers. We co-create oneness together. Mama Marissa sees the vision. She's been with me for 1.5 years. Every single day relationship. Through the thick and the thin. Through the bad videos, the stupid ones, through the facial hair changes, through the lip ring and no lip ring, through the didn't have Marissa. You remember these days where I needed headphones and someone else's content to preach a message? Yeah. Didn't have the message myself. Had to go live and did not know what to speak. Every single day waking up thinking about how can I change someone's life today. I'll share something with you. I started crowdfunding, and I probably won't ever do it again. Because I learned, or not even learned, I was reminded of a beautiful truth. You're choosing to be homeless. You're choosing to be addicted. You are choosing that, if that is your circumstance. Thank you, Missy. The life you have is the life you are choosing. The life you currently have is your choice. I stopped crowdfunding because people are choosing to be homeless. How do I know that? Well, my first crowdfund experience was Gail. She texts me all the time. but not to get on a coaching call, not to change your circumstances, only to bitch and complain about what's currently happening. She texts me still when something happens to her. Life happens to you, or life happens for you. "33, my friends. Do you know how many times 33 has come here to guide us today? 33 vertebrae in your spine. Christ was crucified at 33. Freemasons have 33 levels. In numerology, it means it's here. The kingdom has manifested. The kingdom is within you. And you are the king of that kingdom. What are you the ruler of? I, Daniel, am the ruler of righteous judgment. I, Daniel, am a teacher. Wilkins is the armor of God. Life path number 8 involves teaching, leading. Why have I been alone? Why have I been alone for so long? Because I'm a leader. And I've had to carve out a way for people to follow. Jesus, He is us. J is huh. It was most recently added to the English language in the 1600s. Huh! Imagine that! Jesus. His name is Yeshua. You are Christ. When you say, I choose to awaken my imagination and use it for faith instead of fear. Anxiety. Fearing a future happening. Regret. Depression. Paying attention to the past and what you did wrong. Revision. Why is revision the forgiveness of sin? One, it connects you to what you want to happen instead of fearing what might happen. But two, because it allows you to look at how you failed, why you failed, and how to prevent it. Life ain't happening to you. Matthew, I'm glad you're here, bro. As soon as the Spirit tells me that it's time to go, we'll jump on a call together. Is that cool? Just you being here, Matthew, is a coaching call. It's not a personal one. It will be in just a minute. The more time you spend with me here, the more time you think about mana mushrooms. Co-create oneness. What I want. The more time you spend focusing on that instead of your current anxieties and exhaustion, the more energy will find you. Matthew, understand, bro, that when you find passion and you feel that feeling of urgency, of like, I got to do now, that kills exhaustion. You're coming off of your medicine, but you're still dreaming. That vision, there are things you got to do. Just start doing them. Read it. Yes, it's that fucking simple. Read a book, take some notes. You have to reprogram your mind. See you, Coach. Let's plan to go live together sometime soon. Tonight, tomorrow. I love you. To hear you say that, Melinda, means the world to me. I'm developing skill with going live. I hold an audience's attention on my life from speaking. You know anybody else that does that? I don't. I mean, a few. You know what I mean? I could scroll TikTok for hours and not find someone like me. And that's not me being egotistical. It's me showing you that I've been working. I've been practicing. Dude, what's up, man? How you doing, Randy? 888. I love that angel number. I'm a life path 8. I gotta run. Thank you for spending so much time with me, Missy. You are amazing. I will see you tomorrow. Join our WhatsApp. Join our Facebook. Make sure and join the fucking community. Please. We need you inside. Let's talk about the community and how we thrive inside the community. Why don't you... So what the online community is the cure for, you know, the brick and mortar building that you have to go to in order to have recovery. You don't need that with a WhatsApp group. You don't have to wait for the 30-year veteran to get done speaking his piece for you to get a chance to share inside of a WhatsApp group. For you introverts like me, you can share inside the WhatsApp group. It's easy to be extroverted inside of a WhatsApp group. So how we keep up with each other is simple. The only rule is that you do not share your experience of overcoming adversity. You can share experience. But when it involves overcoming adversity, unless you did it, you don't share it. Otherwise, you show compassion, empathy, and understanding. And it's easy to do. Literal, a message reply that says, "You got this, sister. I believe in you. You got this, brother. I know you can do it." That is literally all it takes. And here's how we stay in touch. That's the rule. But here's how we feed each other and stay in touch with each other. 1, you make a habit of just answering a few messages a day. Saying hi to somebody. But in the morning, you express your gratitude, your focus, and your fear. And there's a reason why you do it like that. If you do it right, on video, you don't have to do it on video. But if you do, you're practicing the same habit that I've developed with a personal relationship with myself, where you enter the state of gratitude. It's a consciousness. It's in what follows that consciousness, once you enter there, is the feeling of gratefulness. Once you have that feeling present with you, then it's key time to say what you're focused on today. What are you going to do? This requires being vulnerable enough to fail. You might get it wrong. What are you going to focus on today? And then if you have any fear inside of you, you should take the time to do it in that feeling of gratitude, because higher law consumes lower law. You cannot be grateful and fearful at the same time. So that's our roll call process. You can also make it an evening habit to come in and tell us how you were successful, how you failed, any adversities that you experienced, and any blessings. Celebrating milestones and achievements is a part of our blueprint. And we do that inside the groups together. When you do something amazing and you're proud of yourself, you share that with the group, and we'll help you feel more proud of yourself. I might be talking to you. I might be talking to you. I don't know. I'm channeling right now. It is not I that do the work, but my Father within. The Father that I have programmed. The same ability of you. And that's why I coach people. To help you realize that it's heaven or hell by your choice. Heaven and hell are a construct of now. My lips, I live in Colorado. So I drink 8 to 10 glasses of water a day. It's not water that it's neat. I understand why you're saying that, because of my lips. Thank you for the gifts, man. Thank you. Those gifts will help somebody, I promise. I haven't figured it out yet, but it'll come to me. It's in a fund right now, sitting there. I'll lead you. I know I can. I am. And then, because of the direction we're headed, we're clearing the path for people to follow you. And them. And them. Until the flock of sheep, programmed by the 12-step cult, has been led out of the manger and into the life that they want. That's why it's an I, my friends. That's why it'll replace 12-step recovery. Because it's a process of awakening. It was given to me. I didn't come up with this logo. Let me tell you that story. When I first started this channel, I had like barely 1,000 followers. And this lady gifted me 55,000 diamonds for speaking this message. Little hints from the universe to tell you that you're on the right track. To keep going. Keep practicing. You don't see it right now, but doing it every day and being vulnerable and getting attacked and seeing how you respond impulsively to some attacks and not impulsively to some, and just having a daily relationship with yourself helps you get better at preaching a message. It's become like TikTok and doing the lives every day, that habit helps me to do what is required of being. I want to be a speaker and a presenter and a coach and all these things that create. I got that exercise for you guys to do, practical. The be, do, have exercise. Just make a list and look at it. Look at the being list. All of that involves doing. So it's easy to make the doing list. Once you have the being list, You can say, well, what is that? What do they do? What do I have to do to be that? And the doing will come. And the doing involves habits. How do you develop habits? Ritual. Every single day, no matter how you feel. Write with the other fucking hand. Choose uncomfortable. I know I should do that. I'm gonna do it. I'm going to have to get up and go get more Kleenexes. Do you know how long I've been preaching this message with no gifts? That's why it feels so good. That's why I'm so grateful for it. Because when I started preaching this message, no one believed me. How much clean date you got? How much clean time you got? How long you been sober? I'm not sober. I'm recovered though. I have what I was missing. I'll reword that. I have what I felt like at the time I did not have. I have within me the power this program tried to steal. Kira, what did you just get here? Kira? Welcome to the family. You're a part of a rapidly growing recovery community. It's because it's online and it involves your own personal growth and development and your own mental fortitude and your own spiritual growth and your own emotional intelligence and your own vision of the future and your own habits to sustain that success. There's a formula. Tony Robbins will teach you that there's a formula to every fucking success, that it leaves footprints. And we just so happen to live in this world where you can follow those footprints on the internet. You don't need brick and mortar. And you don't need the opinions of 30-year veterans telling you the same shit that you've heard 1,000 times, because that's what they teach you. It doesn't become belief until it's programmed through repetition. 90 meetings in 90 days. My fucking 28 days in treatment was 3 meetings a day, 6 days a week. He has a rehab? I didn't even know that. What did he teach you? What does he teach you there? Not 12 steps, I bet. Really? We got to get you to 1,000 followers. Everybody go follow Legacy established in 1981. Do you have a desire to help people and to coach people? Because there needs to be millions of me, of us, of we. When I say millions of me, I mean people willing to do what I'm doing. All right, well, join our WhatsApp community. All you got to do is download the app and be a part of it. It's not a lot right now. The chat will be empty when you get there. I'll welcome you with a little welcome message, and soon it'll be filled. Marissa's here to tell you she's been a part of it for 1.5 years. It is a family, and you are most welcome. We end addiction permanently. We sell the cure-all. Why is it the complete recovery blueprint that we teach? Well, because recovery involves different pathways, but all pathways involve a change in your habits. The blueprint is to change your habits. It's amenable to you and what you want. A blueprint for a house can be customized. You can change it to how you want it to be. It's not one size fits all, but it is one size fits all. It involves a change in your habits. What you fucking do every fucking day! I do this every day. My mom goes to the gym with me every day now. Not, it's what it's becoming. Like, for instance, she started going with me more than just Monday, Wednesday, Friday. That's why I say that. I'm about to get out of prison, and this seems right for him. Wow. I would love to coach him. If he's willing, if he wants that. Is there a way I can talk to him now? Huh? Can you get with me in a message and let me write him a letter? Follow. I love your fucking, I love your tag, dog. Thank you for that laugh. Send me his address in a message. Heidi Rain on Facebook and her husband Doug are both motivational speakers coached by Tony. Heidi Rain. Heidi Rain. Doug Rain. What's the name of the rehab? Palm Partners. Do you see? Success leaves footprints. I didn't know that. My brain is exploding. My ring light is changing. It's changing. Why is it doing that? I'll coach your son, Doug. Or Dick. What's that, Robert? What's Dick? Can't remember. William? What's your name? Cool, man. You also write him and tell him how you found me and what I'm about so that he understands. That's that's a good thing to teach you right now. What that would be doing is establishing trust through validation. That's what this program does. How do you know that? Well, they're anonymous, and in order to get your trust, they have to do what? They have to validate your trust. They have to validate it through. Come on, hands. A doctor's opinion. It's one fucking doctor. And let me tell you something. How do you know that this doctor wasn't held at gunpoint? Because they say right here that the physician who, at our request, who is our? The Majestic 12? Was it the fucking world elite in their sunglasses and fucking suits? That's how I picture them. Who made the request? Please join my WhatsApp group so that we can network and be a team. My life's mission is to do what you're doing. If we do it together, it'll happen quicker. Stop biting your lips, Danny. Stop biting your lips. Stop biting your lips. Says Palm Partners is permanently closed. My eyes are something that I empower. So you have to know your gifts. You'll hear me say this at the end of every one of my lives. You have gifts that the world is waiting to benefit from. What are your gifts? I know my eyes look pretty cool. I stare at them every single day. They remind me of the sky. They change. If you'll look at some of my videos where I wear a gray shirt, they will mimic and match that gray shirt. When I'm wearing something blue, they will mimic that blue. So it is quite literally one of my gifts that I employ in order to captivate. You have similar gifts. It might not be eyes. It might not be charisma. It might not be looks. It might be study, deep reflection, the ability to organize, a large attention to detail. You have gifts that you're not using. My mission is to empower and employ those gifts to change this forever, to destroy 100 years of programming. 12-step program. People, television program. Program equals habit. Doug, Max, McGurkin. That's Heidi's husband. My dose is fucking like... It's very intense right now. I want this feeling that I feel right now for all of you. It comes from these. Mycelium. You know, mycelium network, it looks just like your brain circuitry. They've been around for longer than us. You know, there's scholars that believe that the reason we evolved from apes is because apes consumed the manna that fell from heaven. Definitely saving this live and putting it on YouTube. So if you guys didn't know, I take all the lives. If you've ever missed one and you like them, they're on YouTube. I'm probably a little behind. I'm creating Mana Mushrooms, Mana Micro. It's one of my businesses. You can be a part of it by joining my group. Suppliers make 70%, meaning growers make 70%. The house, meaning the business, makes 30%. So if you're looking for a way to change your circumstances, a side hustle, our mission at Co-Create Oneness is to help you find things you're passionate about and monetize them. Stop being a slave to the fucking workforce. With more money, you can help more people. If you think you're going to help a lot of people without having money, you are sadly mistaken. So if you don't have a lot of money and you want to help a lot of people, your first goal needs to be have a lot of money. I don't know what you're talking about, bro. Revolver. The spirit molecule? What is that? I need to research that. I only talk about things that I know from deep, deep reflection and study. DMT. That's why I have that frog there. I didn't know it was called the spirit molecule, though. I'm a grower and cultivator of mushrooms. I don't do hero doses, man. Maybe once a year. So what you're talking about, yeah, I have. But I don't. Weapons are tools, my friend. When I don't feel like doing what I need to do, I use a tool to help me accomplish it. Join my WhatsApp group. WhatsApp is end-to-end encrypted, and whether anybody wants to argue whether it is or whether it isn't, I don't give a fuck. I use WhatsApp. I use WhatsApp, so download the app because I trust WhatsApp. It's my own. And what's going to happen when you get inside the group is you're going to have to get on video with me so we can talk about your goals, and also to establish a mutual relationship of trust. The WhatsApp group has plenty of my clients, so you're in good hands. The reason I use WhatsApp is because I can kick out someone if I need to, and they can't get back in using the link. So once you come in, if I deem it necessary to remove you, you can't come back in using the link. You are, huh? Where do you live at? I'm just kidding. Move to Colorado. It doesn't cost anything until you make enough money to pay me. The first session is always free. The link is on my page. If you schedule that fucking coaching call, you bet your ass you better show up. I'm just saying. People cancel, dude. You know my time is very valuable. So don't schedule it unless you're ready to show up. That's all I'm asking. The suffering that has come from me having all these ideas and not knowing the next step and continuously feeling like I'm not doing the right thing for the past 3.5 years, but seeing synchronicities every single day and continuing to build the habits I know I needed to form. I know now. I don't need belief. I know that this is the future of recovery. How much is enough money? Ah, hey, bro. I remember you, Travis. How you doing, Travis? I love your content, man. You You got the right stuff, but deprogram from the stigma, man. You got the right message, but you're using the dogma of the program. The future of recovery is personal choice and vision. Seeing what you want from your prefrontal cortex. That's the future of recovery. Saying, I want that! And going after it. Hello. How you doing? Welcome in. What did I do? Can I for you? I'm in recovery 10 years. Cali sober. Can you coach for? Yes, I would love for you to be a part of our network and help people. So I want you to get the right idea. It's an evolution of growth. You got to learn how to be a coach and find the clients and bring them to the group, right? The community is what we're building. The study, the coaching is the study. So the future of recovery is millions of coaches that are willing to help people overcome their circumstances. You ever experienced a lack of sponsors inside of a meeting place? Sponsor is a mentor, my friend, and if you don't look up to this person, you shouldn't let them be your sponsor. If their life circumstances don't like fill you with joy and passion and make you fucking say, wow, I want to do that. If it ain't a fuck yes, it's a fuck no. And you shouldn't let them be your sponsor. You have to encompass the model of what a person wants and be that through action. I am that change. We are that change. Language is a creative faculty of the universe. It's the first three predicates of willpower involve your creative faculties. It's the fruit of my labor. It took me 3.5 years to find this acronym. Because it has to make sense. It can't just be an acronym. How did I change my life? First 3 creative faculties. Willingness, imagination, and language. What was my next step? Establishing leverage. I decided I'm here and I want to be there. And because of that, it gives you leverage. Because you know the work that is to come. And then, so that's the next 3. Leverage, building habits, and organizing the chaos in your life. Huh? All right. Last 3. Building empowering habits to sustain your success. Willpower involves doing. You cannot have willpower unless you practice these 9 predicates. I'm glad you like it because it's the future of recovery. The 9-step complete recovery blueprint that involves 3 aspects of 9. People that mistake my anger, my passion for anger, those are the people that are hurting inside and choosing stagnation and comfort over sacrifice and change. It's the truth. If you don't like my message, it's because you're defending your current level of comfort. and you're justifying why you want to stay here. Life is a continuous evolution of being and becoming. Being and becoming. Amen, brother. Amen. Travis, thank you for being here, man. I wish that you would join the Facebook and the WhatsApp group so that we can work together. See you, Elizabeth. Thank you for your time and thank you for saying bye. I'm at work right now. It's what I do. I guarantee you when I get off of here, my gift balance will be a few $100s. I use that to help people. Don't get the wrong idea. But I've got multiple streams of revenue. They started with nothing streaming from them. But they are streams. And when it rains, you will fucking get the fucking flood, okay? All you have to do is create the streams. I have merchandise. I've recorded audiobooks. So affiliate marketing. So many different things I've been pursuing for the past 3 years. It's finally here now because I created it. Co-create. What do you want? Let's create it. Book time. What's the predicates? Well, the Co-Create Oneness Complete Recovery Blueprint involves 9 steps, 9 predicates of willpower, and 9 facets of veracity. The 9 facets of veracity are the programming structure of value system. You don't need moral inventory if you have a value system. That's our value system. The predicates of willpower are the practical. It's the way to say, I envision this. This is the model of success. It involves these actions. I'm developing this routine around those actions to develop these sets of habits that will inevitably manifest my desire. That's the predicates of willpower. And the 9-step blueprint, it's just the process of moving from willingly committing to your own growth to monetizing your passions so that you can help other addicts experience the same results. The 9 predicates of willpower, it's easy to remember. You know how long that I've desired for people to be curious about this? For you to be asking this question is a manifestation of mine. Just take a screenshot. And if you want a shirt, the link's on the page. It's really cool. It looks really good on the back, on the side. I would say not everybody go in order at the same time because it takes my money in order to fulfill this. But definitely go order a t-shirt. I think that's a long enough live, man. I've been on for... Fuck. Really? At least 3 hours. Does that tell you how long I've been on? Party on, Wayne. Party on, Darth. Take care, man. I'm not leaving yet, man. That's just the ego trying to say, dude, stop. What I'm doing is working. I also don't like what happens what comes next. After I end this live, I have to go wash dishes and clean my house. Oh, shit. I am cute? Well, fuck, man. Why don't I start showing this cuteness out in public? I like this girl. We're actually talking. Make sure she's not in here right now. Okay, she's not. I want her to be as fit, healthy, and empowered as possible, right? That's my idea of the woman that I want. Fit? Is that sinful? I want my woman to be fit. The woman that my attention's on right now. She's getting there because her journey has gone from 265 at 6 foot tall to 200 and something. I have to be attracted to her. All right, so y'all help me. You know, Coach Dan needs help. How do I change that? Because I'm not. And I'm learning I'm not. There's this big mole. I'm going to ask her about it, and I'm going to talk to her about it. Just, fuck, man. I've been alone for 7 years. Drug addiction, and then realizing that I want to change addiction treatment industry has kept me single and focused. Hey, Moha. Thank you for coming back. I am definitely interested. We're both Taurus. She has a vision of what she wants. We all have blemishes, right? We all have things that are ugly about us. I've heard her say that she does, you know what I mean? It's just, her values got to reprogram into valuing health and fitness, or it can't be. And I think I'm going to express that to her. If you have a burning desire to be as fit as possible and continue that journey, we are of the same mind and heart. What should I do? Should I have that conversation with her? Now? How should I bring it about to her? Hi, Zitty. What you doing? Is you scared? My dog's scared. It's the universe's way of reminding me that I'm powerful. That she can't choose outside fight or flight. That I can. I am very proud of myself. I'm proud of what the Father is doing through me. I asked for this. Ask, seek, knock. Thank you, Mama Marissa. I'm attracted to her. There is attraction there. But there has to be the burning desire to be more attractive, right? Not necessarily more attractive. If you're living your best life, that's attractive. That involves health and wellness, diet and exercise. You'll be my fit girlfriend? You see, I have options. So I want to choose from the options instead of going with the first fish that bit the hook. Okay? Is that sinful? I don't want to hurt someone. But the more I realize that I'm attractive to people that are fit as me, the more desire manifests to want to go expand my options. To pretty much right now, I've chosen the first fish that bit the hook. What should I do? Oh, you're joking? You're not joking. You're attracted to me. I'm just kidding. Just kidding. Yes. Yes, that's what I need to know. My value, I want someone that is committed to the same lifestyle as me. Meditation, working out, doesn't matter. Yoga, some kind of fitness, man. Daily routine involving mental, spiritual, and physical growth. That's my lifestyle. Whew. I'm getting really hot. Whew. Y'all mind if I vape? Coach Dan has a few vices that he's still working to eliminate, okay? I'm not sitting up on my high horse saying I'm fucking the image of success you should emulate. I'm saying I'm my best friend and I know what's holding me back from my own success, and I'm changing that on a daily basis by building habits. You don't need to chip away at the bad. You need to add to the good. Okay? Everyone here right now, get a piece of paper. Right fucking now. Please. Get a piece of paper. Comment down below when you have the paper and the pen and you're ready to write. I'm a kid though. I'm 35. Stinky mink. That's funny. Got it. Thanks for the follow. All right, draw a line down the center of the paper. This is going to be beautiful for you. You're going to really enjoy this. It's going to really make your fucking mind go. Ow, I'm getting a cramp. Damn. Ah. 46. You're fucking beautiful for 46. Keep doing what you're doing. All right. Well, you're gonna find it easy to do this exercise. On the left side of the paper, label it bad habits. And I want you to notice while you're filling this list up how fucking easy it is to fill this list up. Man, your hand's going to be going like this. You will not even be able to write the one habit before another habit enters your head. That's the power of this exercise. Now, the harder part. It's going to take some time and reflection. And you might not even be able to fill it up with anything yet. The good habit list. I'll wait. Fill it up if you can. I'm not saying you're not going to be able to find some good habits that you have. But what I am saying is it's really hard. It's difficult for you to come up with a list to even rival your bad habit list. All right, your goal from this moment on should be to take those habits on that bad habit list and move them over to the good habit list. That's it. All you have to do is add to the good list. Don't even worry about removing from the bad. Just add to the good habit list. What's your day look like? Comment down below how much time you spend at work. I need everybody to participate, please. That's not true, Dick. That's not true, buddy. Your good is bad? Elaborate, please. I don't mean to conflict with you. 7 hours, 10 hours, 12 hours. Okay. How much time do you sleep? It's really, really easy to figure out why your life's staying the same and why it's not changing. Okay, Dick. Cool, man. Four hours. You guys got to add to your sleeping habits. You got to sleep more. Shut your fucking mouth, dude. Shut your fucking mouth. Go somewhere. Start a live broadcast and preach that. On your live. I really need you in my life. I don't use fluoride toothpaste. So I choose to have my pineal gland instead of white teeth. It's okay. All right. I hope you've got your pen and your pad and you're adding this up. You should be. All right. How much time do you spend at work? How much time do you sleep? Add it up. How many hours are there in a day? All right. How much time do you commute? Does it take to commute to work? How much time does it take to shower and eat? How much time do you have to spend with family and friends? And you have your answer. Where is the time for study, for practice, for habit building? When do you try harder? Work ethic. It's not on your fucking job. It's on you. Around the time that you have. I sleep 7 hours a day. I wake up at the same time and go to the bed at the same time every day. This programs your energy level. Circadian rhythm. It's all a matter of habit. If you're sleeping 4 hours, how much time are you spending trying to calm yourself down to go to sleep? Focusing on sleeping instead of all the other things you're focusing on. I'm waiting on comments. I'm waiting on you to tell me. I cannot help you if you do not voice in the comments how you are now. My job is to get you from where you are now to where you want to be. I'm not going to calm down. If you need me to calm down, swipe up. It triggers you. No, okay, I want to get your awareness centered on the work that you need to do. If you have a trigger, that's unfinished work. Every cause has an effect. Every effect has a cause. Figure it out. It ain't yelling. Yelling is not the enemy. The trauma needs to be worked through. I can help you with that. Schedule a free coaching session. I'm consistently tired, angry, and sad. All right. You cannot be angry at the same time you're grateful. So how much time do you spend in gratitude? Do you have running water? Congratulations. There's a third of the world population that does not have running water. A little bit of gratitude. You cannot be tired when you have a vision of what you should do and you're willing to do it. You cannot be tired. When I wake up at 3:50 a.m. to go to the gym, the thought is not in my head, I am tired. It's gym. Action trumps how you feel, my friend. If you're tired and you fucking do something that requires energy, the energy will show up and you will no longer be tired. Literally, if you have no fucking energy and you do 100 push-ups, you will have more energy than you had before you started. Yes, they are. That's a false belief, my friend. I yell all the time. There's tons of... Everybody's been through some kind of trauma. You're not special because of the trauma you've experienced. So you're telling me that the hundreds and hundreds of people inside of my community that all found me from my yelling, you're telling me that they chose not... that they're not changing their life? That's your argument? You're fucking making more excuses. Your triggers and your trauma. That's your story. When are you going to change the story or write the next chapter? How fucking long does that remain your story? Thank you, Floss Boss. I love your name now, knowing that that's you. You're a badass. You're creative. Born in the image and the likeness of a creator, you are gifted with creativity. And imagination is either used as a weapon against you or a tool to help you build the life you want. Faith is imagination. Fear is imagination. Faith or fear? Okay, but you do. You never said you had have trauma, but you do. It might be an assumption. I agree with that. Am I right or wrong? Do you have trauma that you have not worked out? Hmm? Yes, me too, Floss Boss. PD Jakes. The reason I speak the way I do is because of Eric the Hip Hop Preacher Thomas, William Hollis, PD Jakes, Inky Johnson. Um, that's why I speak the way I speak. Because their message, Wes Watson, it penetrated my soul. It made me wake up. It caused me to see myself differently. Yelling. It's why I yell. See you, Dick. Thank you for being here, man. I hope to see you inside the WhatsApp community. Thank you for messaging me your son's info. I will definitely take the time to write him a letter today. I have stamps in my kitchen. God is within, my friend. Yeah, yeah. I found me and my ability to experience for the universe. The universe knows nothing without the experiencers of it. The subjective is made objective by us. Thank you for the subscription. Thank you. If you want a free coaching call, just tell me when you're available. You did also? Thank you. Thank you so much. I love the way you introduced Grand Rising Collectives. Message? Question mark. I don't. What are you asking? Did I miss something? So once you leave 12 step, what what did you do to recover? I liked what you said about focusing on the good. Thank you for sharing that with me. Almost cut my thumb off with an angle grinder, and my company sent me to rehab. And I already knew about neuroscience. I just wasn't using the tools. Okay? I thought I was about to learn something inside of treatment about the mind that I needed to reprogram my mind, and that's not what I found. I found dogmatic indoctrination. Go to meetings 6 days a week, 3 days. So I am aware of the mechanism of control being used on the sheep, which are addicts. Addicts are at their lowest. They're being manipulated at their lowest point when they don't believe in anything and no one believes in them. They're given a fucking program that teaches them their powerlessness. No. You're programmed by habit through what you do every day. If that involves going to a meeting and listening to the complaints of everyone else, that's autosuggestion. You have to understand your mind and how it is programmed. The mind is dual. There is an I and a me. You're wrong about that. Let's see, Mr. Chef. That's a critique from someone that doesn't agree with my message, and you're trying to fucking find a ground to stand on. You have none. Thank you for sharing that. The more comments I see like that, the more I know God is using me. The universe, Krishna, Buddha, Allah, Jesus, whatever you want to call it. You can't get wet by the word water. Whether you say that God is everywhere or you say everything is one energy, are you talking about the same thing or a different thing? Thank you so much, Prodigal Son. I love the message of the Prodigal Son. Do you understand it yourself? What is your understanding of it? I would love to know. A gift given too soon is not a gift. You could give your son at 5 years old the car keys. Beautiful gift. Given too soon, not a gift at all. Unless you become a millionaire in mind, if you're given the gifts, you will squander them. Millionaire comes from habit. It implies process. You cannot take the elevator. You cannot take the escalator. You have to climb the steps. But a step does not involve a cycle of 12. Understand 12 from a numerology standpoint. 12 zodiac signs, cycle. 12 months, cycle. Clock, 12, cycle. 12, 12, 12, 12, 12, 12, 12. Why is it everywhere? Pope Gregory. Thank Pope Gregory for that. Starting New Year in the dead of winter, based off a calendar made on lunar months instead of solar months. My point is that 12 is doze in. Go to sleep. Start your New Year's resolutions in the dead of winter when nature is dead. My point is that you're being deceived. You have the power, and awakening to that power through the development of habit. So true, Floss Boss. Livevil. You cannot have summer without winter. You cannot have good without bad, up without down, right without wrong, success without failure. You cannot have one without the other. But you can suffer in hell of, you can suffer in the hell of regret, or you can suffer in the hell of sacrifice. Suffering ceases to be suffering the moment that it finds meaning. Viktor Frankl. One of my favorite books, Man's Search for Meaning. I've been recovered with the help of others. Cool. I'm glad for you. Have you moved beyond a lifestyle of recovery? God's back and isn't leaving. You are always and forever connected to the universe. How do you know this? Because everything has an inflow and an outflow, my friend, and you are breathing. Have you ever listened to the satellites from the... You ever listened to the sounds of space? It's a breath. Literally. The recordings, they've got recordings of it. It sounds like this. So, I mean, if you sprain your fucking ankle, do you fucking recover forever? This is the record for my longest live. My ass is hurting, man. I dropped my vape. It's the last vice that I'm getting rid of. Fucking poltergeist, man. Give me my shit. He's in here. I'm telling you. There's a poltergeist in my house. Look, it was not in my fucking shoe. It was right here. Alright. Hey, Nettie. Where'd you come in? When you come in? Thanks for sending love. I'm from Colorado. I'm from Mississippi, but I live in Colorado. I'm from Earth. I think I'm from the Pleiades. That's where I think. I'm a Viking at heart. If the world resets and we go back to those ages, I'll thrive. Man, I'm just happy you guys hang out with me like this. That shows me I'm getting better at, I don't know, at a lot of things, I guess. Because holding the attention of someone on this platform is a skill that you have to master. I looked at Jimmy, the guy that does Suboxone on. He's got like 300,000 followers, and then he just got his live suspended because he stood up naked and showed his pee-pee on live. What's his name? Eddie. Eddie. I started taking notes from Eddie. He's been doing what he's doing for about 3.5 years. With me, with this account, is about 1 year. So, thanks, Eddie, for the realization that I just got to keep going every single day. I don't know. Creating perspectives. Creating _ perspectives. I'll say this about Eddie though, man. He's been indoctrinated, okay? It's not a negative thing. I'm not talking shit about him. If you use Matt, you are still a part of the lifelong treatment, okay? It's not a bad thing. You don't have to hate me for saying that. I'm not shaming you for being on Matt. I'm saying that people come to me to get off Matt. Rebecca, Rachel, Matt, you don't have to stay on Matt, meaning Matthew. You don't have to stay on medically assisted treatment. How can I schedule? What do you mean? Oh, schedule a coaching call? On my page. Click the link on my page. Weapons and tools, my friend. Weapons and tools. I hope to see my calendar full of clients when I get off of this thing. I don't either, Shane. And I want you to understand something. I use cannabis. Please, TikTok, forgive me. Don't suspend my life, please, for saying this, TikTok. Please, don't. But I live in Colorado where it's legal, so I'm not condoning illegal activity. And I use it every day. It is one of my habits. It's a controlled habit. I use it with temperance. I don't get stoned and go to the gym. I take one dab and go to the gym. Okay? Medicine or drug? You be the judge of that. Too much water drowns the tree now. Oh, Dustaroni coming in with the... No fucking thing that alters your mind in any way should ever be illegal by any world power. No one should be able to tell you, dear human, what you do with your mind. Jesus Christ, Fox, your mic, dude. What are you trying to say? Is that a criticism or a compliment? You guys, your support is my fuel. I don't have courage if I don't have people to speak up for. It's going dead. Is it on now? Is it still buzzing? Weapons and tools. Matthew, are you ready? Matthew, you tell me, man. I'm not trying to... You know me. You know that right, Matthew? Me and Matthew have a coaching call sometime today. Me, Christina, Matthew, and Melissa are supposed to have a coaching call today. But they know where I'm at. How can I help the most people? At the quickest plan of time. What you doing, Ziggy? Oh man, got a little doo-doo on there. Kiki, 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 Kiki. I can't ever make my bed because she's always in it. Excuse me, guys and gals. We're ready for round 3. Fight! Why do I wear blue hats and blue earrings? Because of these. As a recovering addict, do you feel that people judge you just as harshly as they did when you were using? I am not a recovering addict. I am a recovered addict. I have now what I lost. My mind. My ability to make right decisions. My ability to dream and use imagination to say, I want this. And I know what will get me there and how to manifest it. I'm willing to take the action to have the law of attraction work for me. Once you have a vision, that's not important anymore. The opinions of everyone else is no longer important when you have a vision. Wouldn't you like to be a part of a group of people that changed the addiction recovery industry forever? Wouldn't you like to be a name on a list of names of people that put in the work to end the stigma and dogma? Wouldn't that be an honorable thing to commit your life to? You're okay, man. I'm sorry, Phil. I hope I'm... It's okay. Everything's okay. People's judgment, it hurts. But it hurts less when you have a purpose. So, are you willing to stand up to scrutiny? Yes. Changing the world attracts attacks. Obviously. I've been doing this for 3 years, getting attacked every day. I'm quite literally willing to take the attack. I have chapped lips, yellow teeth, horrible tattoos, and I mean, come on, man. All of these things you can use to make fun of me, but it won't hinder me one bit. Just like Eminem, right? I'm aware of all of my blemishes. I am a leader, and I have paved a way for people to follow. The way that I paved is an offskirt of neuroscience and habit change. Understanding your mind and how to use it, because the all is mental. The universe is mental and held in the mind of the all. Whoop whoop. You got clean because of your own personal power. Congrats. It's hard for you sometimes. Stop using your language like that. Language is creative. So you think you're describing what has happened before, but you're prescribing what's going to happen in the future. If it's hard sometimes, there's got to be a moment of it being hard. Tell me about my clarity of my message so that I can improve it. What is not clear to you, Dusteroni? You've been a follower of me for a while. No, you're not. You don't follow me. You critique me. I know who you are. I remember you. You're looking for your 1K. You can have that 1K as soon as you stop being critical of other people and start focusing on what you want. It's very simple. The universe gives you more of what you focus on. You want 1,000 people to follow you? Start talking about all the things you like on video. And then be vulnerable of attack. And let people make fun of you and attack you. And what you're going to notice is you can weed out them by blocking them. And then the people that comment, you can follow. And it is a formula for finding your tribe. You want 1,000 followers? Make yourself vulnerable. Like the poltergeist in my room. Things go missing in my house and come up days later, and it's not because of misplacement. They'll be in crazy fucking places that they never should be. Yeah. You come off aggressive. Well, everything has polar opposites. Everything is dual. There is an I and a me. There is a good and a bad. If I come off as aggressive, it's because of my passion to help you change your circumstances. And I wasn't attacking you, Jackson. I know what you meant. I come off as aggressive because of the passion. Ow. The only thing that can come from you spending 3.5 years completely alone is that you become your best friend. And that you know exactly what you like and what you don't like. And you know, Jesus himself says in the Gospel of Thomas, if you want to enter the kingdom of heaven, do not do what you hate and do not lie. It's a pretty simple request. If you want to enter the kingdom is gratitude. The kingdom is a frequency of love and appreciation. That's the kingdom. If you want to enter it, don't do what you hate and do not lie. If the two make peace in this one house, then you can say to the mountain, move away, and it will move away. You are the house, my friend. You are the temple of the living God. Inside of you, there is an I and a me. And when they make peace, when the ego makes peace with what you want, the Father, desire, when it makes peace, the actions follow. When thinking and feeling make peace, the actions follow. When what you want and what you will be find each other, the actions follow. Fagnor, what's up, bro? Love you, man. How are you? I only hope to serve you better. Thank you, Yolanda. Thank you. I only hope to serve you better. It's really, really windy here. Let me go let my cat in. Maybe he wants in. Hang on just a second. Kitty, 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 kitty. Damn. I figured out another reason why I'm wanting to stay on here. It's because today's a fasting day, and as soon as I end this fucking live, the hunger sets in. Look at them locks, dog. Y'all think I should get highlights? Like a few? Not a lot. Like one or two? Y'all think I should do the trim up in the line? I'm about to do something. Oh man, what have I got myself into? Oh, that's a bad one. Okay, there it goes. Let's just take that off for a bit. Let's post this right here. There we go. Oh, give my head a break. I'm the son of Ragnar Lothbrok. That's what that comment made me think of. The pit of vipers that he died in. But I'm not a Christian, though. I want you to understand that. Christ teaches you are Christ. How better to deceive you than to take the teachings of a Christ and make them deified? Huh? Make them special. He was special. No. Oh. No, I know you was joking. Kind of, sort of. No, I didn't. I was like, why are you telling me that? Have you been listening to me? How can I help you? What are you struggling with? Comment down below. What is your hurt? Hang up. What is preventing you from getting where you want to be? What steps could you take now to move you in the right direction? Let's think together about this. I don't punch things. Why do my knuckles look like that? Coming down the mountain, guys. Lack of motivation? You don't need motivation with action. Action trumps needing motivation. All you need is action. What is the action? That's what a routine's for. Why do you need fitness in your life? Because it is a gateway to the rest of personal growth. If you can be the person that shows up to the gym every day, that's the habit you should build. Don't fucking worry about doing anything. Just go to the gym and be there every day for a month. That habit will evolve. Maybe I should download an app. Maybe I should watch a YouTube video. Maybe I should keep record of the weight I'm lifting. Maybe I should do a lap on a elliptical. Action trumps motivation. Do it, and you don't need motivation. That's how I started going to the gym every day. I feel pretty damn. Let me see here. Damn, look at that damn thing right there, man. I ain't never had that ever. Ow. Crap. Yeah, I definitely need more water in my life. Ugh! Shit. Be the person that goes, and it'll evolve 3 years later into what you want. Because of daily improvement. I improve 1% better daily. One of the 9 facets of veracity. Yeah, I improve 1% daily. One more mile, one more lap, one more rep, one more set, one more minute in meditation, one more journaling exercise, one more reflective exercise. What is the work you're putting in to overcome the trauma that you've been through? Trauma that trigger people. Yelling triggers my trauma. Well, how have you what work have you put in to overcome it? Trauma is not a permanent. It doesn't stay with you forever if you work through it. Yeah, so that's what it boils down to. Excuses. The ego, the me, wanting to be comforted, wanting to stay where it's at. Peter, inside the boat. This is a beautiful metaphysical interpretation of a very powerful scripture. Peter says, Lord, is it you? He's inside of his own mind, contemplating. Is it you? And the Lord says, it is I. If it's you, Lord, command me to come out onto the water. Command me in my mind to get out of the boat and walk on the water and risk falling and risk drowning and risk getting it wrong and risk failing and risk criticism and risk people not liking you and people not supporting you. To risk it all, it requires getting out of the boat and taking that risk in order to manifest your desires. In Peter's state of contemplation, he's desiring something, to be somewhere, to have something, to do something. And he's asking his own mind to give me the motivation. You ever saw anybody walk on water? Come on, man. What does it symbolize? Can you imagine Moses parting a Red Sea? There's lots of scientific... I love diving into that and seeing that it's probably actually really happened. But what does the story represent? I know it, Mama. I'll come pick it up in just a minute. Go outside, Ziggy. You need me? You got it. Okay. Moses parting the Red Sea. What does the Red Sea symbolize? Doubt and fear. He's leading the people out of Israel, out of the land of darkness into the promised land. How do you get there? You can't go around. You can't go over. You have to go through all of the doubt and fear. It's symbolic. The promised land is what you want. How do you get there? Sacrifice. Faith. Parting the sea of doubt and fear. Yeah. Good, huh? Could definitely, Dustaroni. You got to realize, what does it symbolize? What is the story trying to teach you? That's how we evolve. Ancient man wrote a story. They didn't know your language. How do they get you to read the story and understand it? Story. Symbolism. Holy shit! At least 40-mile-an-hour winds. Can y'all hear that? Let's go look. Everybody say hey to Mom. Hi, Mom.
I'm not.
Cayman came inside.
I'm sick.
Stop saying that you're sick with your language. I'm healing.
My neck hurts.
Was you outside? Huh?
Just 1 second. Y'all want to see something really, really funny? Want to see something really funny? At least I had a sock on. Zitty, why you poop on the porch, Zitty? I ain't got a hold of none. I stepped on doo-doo though. I stepped in duty with a sock on.
Get picking it up.
Alright, I think I've neglected my chores long enough, guys and gals.
I'm telling you.
It says, I am getting diamonds faster than 99% of hosts with a similar following. Thanks. Thanks, TikTok. Yeah, I have responsibilities to take care of. I've been on TikTok for like 4 hours.
And
So
sheets have been there for 5 days.
sheets.
Yeah.
Motherfucker, you better stop that. Thank you for following me. Join the family. WhatsApp and Facebook. Be a part of the movement. That's my ask of you. Until tomorrow, I'm going to leave you the same way that I leave you every single day, by reminding you that you are full of unlimited potential and you have gifts that this world is waiting to benefit from. Go out and make it your mission to spread love and light. And don't forget to give those gifts. I love you. You're amazing. And I hope that you have an equally amazing day. Mama, can you let me do what I'm doing?